was just gonna say, I'm
as
wondering
as I head into the category of bad numbers.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. That I guess that's probably the best place to start. It's the most recent Dynamite rating. Again, I mean, as we've talked about it, ad nauseum on this show, of the go home shows to their pay-per-views are the absolute worst shows, not only just watching wise, but they get the worst ratings. And
but this was a regular show.
Oh, that's right. Or no, was it not? Oh, that's right.
No, the pay-per-view was the thing.
Yeah, you're right. No, my brain. Nope. See, I was on vacation. My brain's still like,
I know.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. No, you're right. That is there's just no
regular show.
And it's at the, it's the old ECW arena. You would think there'd be some sort of just spark. I don't know. I'm rarely shocked by much when you see the numbers of it here, but we've been talking about it of they would eventually start to see under 500. This is not even close. And I know
I gotta think this is a 1 week hiccup.
I mean, well, this is most of the country is going back to school right now, and whether that's college or whatever's kids, that always is a time where there is an influx of people. Talk about it. I mean, if you hear any of the old time wrestling podcasters, where it's either, I've heard it from Jerry Briscoe, Jim Cornette, even Bruce Pitcher or whatever, that you do a bunch in summer, but that point where it's September starts and Labor Day, people are doing. I saw it when I was in San Diego. We got out there last Sunday, so and we were there till Wednesday. The amount of people that started showing up on the Thursday and Friday before Labor Day, and then that Saturday, Sunday, and that Monday was insane. And then on Tuesday, it was a ghost town. Yeah. People are getting that last vestiges of summer.
Yeah, the thing is, though, I understand the back to school thing, but the back to school thing only exists in the upper East Coast area. Like down here in Arkansas, the kids have been back to school for 3 weeks.
That's true too. I was gonna say they were back to school here in Phoenix the first week of August. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, it's just, it's a good point. There's a lot of different factors of it, but it's just, there's no excuse. And I'm very, very interested in what they'll try to do as a bounce back, but I don't even, is it a 1 week thing? That's where I'm at. If they'll be over 5, I would think next week, but if they're at 5'10", 5'15", I
would expect at least almost 6.
You would hope. God, for their sake. I'm always labeled as an AEW hater, and it's not that I want them to be better of it. It's just the shows are bad, and you can see why. I haven't seen the breakdown of the quarter hours with it because I didn't watch the show. I was traveling that day, but it's just, I saw some highlights. Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And then Collision was under 2, wasn't it? Collision was 195. 195. I thought it was 188.
Mom, could it be 190? I'm just guessing. I'm sorry.
190, whatever. It's not good. No matter what.
You and I could put a TV show on and do 190.
Seriously.
Probably.
Give me a little time. We could figure something out. At least make it, you'd get people in because there'd be some word of mouth of we would go somewhere with it.
All we need is a fake 90s laugh track. That was all we would need.
What? Wait, what the? Thank you.
Yeah, that's all we would need. 195,000 people. Bing.
It's how long before Collision's canceled? There can't be much.
They're gonna move it. They're gonna move it to Wednesday or Thursday.
Thursday is what I've heard. Yeah,
they're gonna tack it. Either they'll tack it on to the end of Dynamite or just put it on Thursday.
If you tack, then we have a 3 hour
3 hour show. Yeah.
Oh,
but technically only 2 for Dynamite.
You
want to see ratings dip? Watch that happen.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can't. There's not really a comeback from that. It's just it's astonishing to see with it. And then this is even with we know the max numbers that people say are always garbage, but even if they were at 500, you're not anywhere. Oh God, this is just. And then you're getting 900 people in the ECW arena that definitely can hold 12 to 1,400.
I'll defend Collision a little bit. Come on, it's a college football opening weekend.
That's the other thing. When Collision initially was announced back when it was under CM Punk and they started in summer and they had the first couple they had the 800,000. It was
right.
I remember even thinking then, I'm like, what are you going to do come September? because once college football starts, I mean,
Saturday is college football day.
It
That's
is,
the bottom
and
line. I mean, whether it's just gonna happen.
and there's so many people that live and die, and whether it's people that just care so much about their team that they're going to the games and tailgating and spending or just the people that consume it all and just are going back and forth because there's just so much of it.
I got news for you. If you're down here in the South, wrestling's big, but college football, you don't see people outside. There's nothing going on.
No,
it's amazing down here.
No, I can remember. I think it was on the ESPN app that they have the history of the SEC, like 8-part documentary series that just
ESPN has it, but SEC Network did it.
That's what it was. Yeah, that one. That one where that's one of the best documentaries out there on sports in general. But you just the entire time it's what their life is about. Like that people live for. Like I remember at the beginning where it's like people talk about like don't plan a wedding on a Saturday from September through November.
When I first moved down here from Buffalo, I moved down here in May. Okay. So obviously I didn't know college football is not happening in May. So summer goes by, September comes, everything changed.
Right. It's
the apartment complex I lived at. Everything was red and white for the Arkansas Razorbacks. Everybody has their hat on. There wasn't like everybody's watching that. It was amazing to see.
Yeah,
it really blew my mind the first Saturday of the football season. It was amazing.
Yeah, no, it's when people say it's a way of life, it literally is in the South, but and it's not as big in other places, but it's pretty close in places like, the Midwest is very similar where you're getting
Oklahoma shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking, what is it? Michigan that's got that stadium that holds 110,000 people that they sell out all the time. And then Ohio State's got theirs too. Yeah. Yeah. And then, like you said, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's got Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. And then Texas, we all know about Texas. They've also got their Friday night football too. So, I mean, it is literally what they live for. And
there are high school games on Friday night to get more of a crowd than AEW gets constantly.
Easily, some of those high school stadiums are bigger than some they're bigger than like any D2 or D3, but they're bigger than some D1 schools. I mean, that's
high school football down here. Down here gets about 3,000 to 5,000 people. Now you take that to Texas,
right?
Now you're talking triple that, maybe on a Friday night. Hell yeah,
yeah. No, and that's all. And Texas, it's all over Texas too. It's not like it's just just Dallas or just an area.
It's everywhere, dude.
It's their whole way of life.
It's pretty awesome.
It's going to draw more ratings. Yeah, no, it's
good for the kids.
I've seen different documentaries. Another documentary I watched about was like even in Texas where like the small towns they do I think it's like 6-man football where they don't play. It's a whole.
I don't care for that. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying like when you're in a small town that's
I get it. I understand it.
It's just
I saw the same thing I saw the same documentary you saw. I saw that.
Yeah. That's just how ingrained it is. I wasn't, it wasn't like I was the sports that fun or it just was. That's insane to me that we're gonna modify it so we can still play this game.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good for the kids. It really is.
It is. No, I was saying some of the best experiences you can have growing up is playing is through sports. I mean,
the only bad thing about that is the parents.
Yo, God. Yes.
All right. I'll give you a quick story.
Please.
I coached hockey in Buffalo.
Yep.
Coached hockey for many years. Okay. Played hockey for many years. Coaching, I coached 2 different levels. I coached high school level, and then I coached for fun at the house league level. House league level is just a bunch of people that want to play the game.
Right, like Sunday league. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it's fun. You're there to have fun. On many occasions, I had parents coming up to me. My son's not playing enough. He's really good. I'm like, first of all, this is not really serious. You want to be serious, go to my high school team and try out over there, but your son sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I used to keep calm, and I think one day it just hit me. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't talk to you because you're delusional and you're getting in my head. That's the problem with parents. They all think, I get that.
Their kids are the best.
Yeah, but they're not.
Right. No.
They're not. 9 times out of 10, they're not. Unless you're Wayne Gretzky's dad.
Right. Yeah, you got to look at it through their own eyes. No, my father was I've talked about before. He was a soccer coach for, almost 30 years here in the same kind of situation. And then my mom was a principal of a middle school, and like kids would get in trouble. The parents would be like, "No, not my angel." And like, "No, we had no, your kid punched three other kids."
How many times did your dad hear, "Hey, my son's almost as good as Messi is"? I'm like,
"Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, like, but why isn't my kid wearing the number 10? He's Maradona. No, he's nothing like Diego Maradona. Oh my God. No, there was I can't remember specific stories off the top of my head, but I can just remember like as a cumulative thing growing up, just knowing like, I mean,
like the fact they threw out Messi there. You like that?
No, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. My dad was a little older, so it'd have been more like, I would Maradona, not so much Pele, but yeah.
I was going to say Pele, but I figured that was too early.
Yeah, well, that would have been my dad when he was in college, and I mean, my dad coached high school here from 1980 till 2004, 5. He died in I think 2004. Yeah, but
you never went with the parents, never.
No, and that's kind of going back to fucking Tony Khan, where he's a nepo baby that's always told. I felt good about that one. I really did. We're getting this. Hey, we're getting more of the professional and less the unprofessional here as we grow into this. I like it. No, but seriously though, that's where he's a nepo baby and delusional. And I mean, whether it's also dad just like telling him, "Yeah, you're great, and go over there," or just because he's never been told he can do wrong, and just. He's the interviews that he was giving after Forbidden Door of just like how great it was. So
classic.
Right. And just, just everything. I went back to thinking about when it was 2000 and they're giving you specific dynamites like that people can remember. Like he's quoting them like these are like episodes, like the episodes of Raw where Mick Foley won the title.
Right.
Like, okay. We all remember that's January 4th, 1999, the 1999 because of what it was in the moment with Nitro and all of that stuff. It's you're not doing the same shit. And then to talk about 2020 shows, like
they were good. They were good.
I mean, but just how many times can you revert back to, what was it? Oh, 2024 is going to be the next 2021. We've restored the feeling. We're back, baby. The feeling. Every time. You can't restore if you can't keep restoring the same. You got me, you son of a bitch. This guy is good life. No, you can't keep restoring. I mean, this is what's going to happen. I also feel like a lot of this too is the people. I've always kind of wondered what the number or percentage of people that watch it is. Not so much hate watching, but the people that are watching almost just as like this is bad or just to laugh at or whatever. Because. And I feel like there's going to be less and less of that because people have better shit to do with their time because you catch most of it on Twitter and it's and also
we figured their core audience was about 500 to 600,000.
That's what I thought.
That's what I figured. I shouldn't say we. I'm sorry.
Right. No, you're good. I wonder of that, like if they've been averaging like of that 600 though. What like is it 50,000 or 100 that just don't actually don't like this rod? Like it's more of like a joke to them. I don't know. I just
weird
because I know a lot of people that like to get in the Twitter spats and stuff. They make sure they watch so they can have the arguments. That's why I never tell people like when I talk about AEW or I'm more of a high level because I haven't watched the shows religiously yet. But it's one of those things that I I don't want to tell people. I don't tell people what they should watch. I just say why I don't normally like that. I'm never telling other people of that. So I'm just wondering what that percentage of people that don't actually like it and maybe they've started to give up because how did they go? What were they at? Like, what was this rating before this? Like 580 or like 560? It wasn't 472
or something. No,
565
somewhere around.
I mean, when I first saw it, when I first saw it, I glanced. I thought it said 492, and I was like, that's close. Just 472 is not.
It's not good.
No, it's terrible. And I want to. And how bad is it? How bad is the tank job? I mean, obviously their lead-in wasn't any good either, but that should never matter.
I think the Big Bang Theory lead-in just tapped its course,
I know that,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, from what I know, I never watched I never was a fan of that show. I don't watch many sitcoms, but I know from what people say is it's like kind of like The Simpsons, where there's like the golden years and then it gets kind of crappy or whatever. Yeah. And I feel like that's what happens. Once the geek
hooks up with the hot
right,
chick,
exactly. Yeah, it's like what is it like the old fucking Moonlighting? What's Bruce Willis and because the will they won't they?
Nice
once
callback.
they do. Yeah, and it was the other one. There's was it The Nanny? That was another one. Even fucking Friends. Like that's the
Wow,
will
look
they
at you
won't they is
pulling-
what gets you.
Pulling some good stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm here for. I try to I have a weird memory. That's what I'm good with. I try to
Yeah.
try to bring back some insight with it. But that's
You know, speaking of good stuff, whenever you see Tony Khan going live on X, you gotta watch it, dude. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay. I have seen clips of those, but I haven't seen them.
I actually now follow Tony Khan because I have to see this. He goes live at sporadic times, like before Dynamite, and certain times he goes live on X, and it's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's
dude. Seriously,
it's so cringe. But
gold,
okay, you gotta
gold.
get through the cringe. You gotta get through the cringe. All right. Now, make sure I hit the dispensary before I watch them.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, right. Because just sometimes I just like there's a point where it just gets too cringe, and it almost just it's
so funny because he has no skill, people skills.
Yeah, no, I remember, shout out to the AEW Mole. I remember after I forget one of the clips that he was on. I remember asking him, like, does Tony actually think he's really good at this? And the Mole's like, not really. Like he's trying, but he knows he's bad at it. I'm like, then why does he keep doing it? Like, I mean, and now he's bringing poor Renee has to sit out there with him for those fucking things. Oh my God, I feel so bad for her. I feel like she should just stayed with her podcast and her.
I did like how he was like the common man, the one he did. I'm the common man. I'm at my dad's mansion showing you a $30 million picture on the wall that we all have on our walls here.
Let me hang out from my super yacht. Not even
that was the one earlier, but he
yacht.
did the one. He did one from his dad's house, his mansion.
Oh my God.
That was the best. That was a good one. That was awesome.
Just doesn't. Just the disconnect. His brain just doesn't actually.
It's great.
He's just not. He doesn't understand what it's like. He doesn't understand value of money in any way. Just doesn't understand how to interact and talk to humans. Like he's just.
This is gold.
I'm all right. I will follow and I will. All right, I will watch these. We'll pull some stuff from it. That's fine. No. Excuse me. I mean, hey, this is why I can't feel at the people that want to enjoy this and want to and the people that feel bad for him. I can't feel bad for the guy because he keeps doing it to himself, and he still has never hired anybody who will tell him different. Like there needs to just. How is there nobody that can just be like, dude? No, you think this is working, but it's not. We've got to change. We've got to it's like,
you can't.
Only hires yes man.
It can't happen. It just